Hello everyone and welcome back to round 9, finally, of our F124 Williams Road to Glory. Yes, we're back this weekend here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. If you missed out on the last video, it was a long time ago from Monaco. I believe that weekend we finished P4 overall. We've actually got a really good run of form in the recent races. We're up to P6 overall in the standings. Verstappen is still absolutely dominating. 186 points to his name, ahead of Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz there, with Norris in 4th, Fernando Alonso in 5th, and then myself just ahead of Charles Leclerc and Oscar Piastri. But yeah, this weekend though, we head to the Canadian Grand Prix. We've got still a few upgrades in the works, which will hopefully be on the car in the not too distant future. But if you're new to this series, it is 100% races. We have got to try and survive 70 laps of the Montreal circuit. So let's head straight into qualifying. Down in towards the final couple of corners. We'll use pretty much all our battery. In fact, if anything, we're giving him a rather nice slipstream right now. Just the wall of champion chicane. That was pretty good. Notice the wall on the exit. Up towards the line. It's going to be a 110-0. P17 after the first run. That is much worse than I thought we'd do. Well, hopefully Magnussen... Oh, why am I on the battery before we even get going for a lap? It's a bit annoying. But anyway, one more run then here in qualifying. We're going to get tripped over, potentially with Kevin Magnussen down in towards turn 1. A little bit earlier on the brake. Just allows us to open up 1 and 2 a little bit better, and immediately 10th up. That's good. That was nice as well. So difficult with the weight transfer around here. Come on, 2 tenths up. That's alright. Oh, a little bit aggressive over the apex curve, but we'll get away with it. 3.5 tenths up. The lap is slowly coming to us. Oh, a little bit of rear locking, but we get it to work. Oh, really nice drive on the exit. Kind of flick the back end in there. Verstappen's going to improve on his own best time. So he's looking comfortable up towards the front of the order. Half second up, though. We can't mess it up here. I have. No, we haven't. We've been okay. I thought we were going to get way more understeer on the entry. Half a second up then, so I think we're going to go quicker than Alex. But it's what, about P13, I think? P15. Well, congratulations if you voted for P15 to P17. You've earned yourself some points. Oscar Piastri P2 ahead of Hamilton and Fernando Alonso. 5 cars from 5 different teams making up your top 5. That's pretty impressive. What else we got? Gasly's had a good effort, up in P8 there, but we end up a 10th behind our teammate Alex Albon in the end. So a little bit gutted there that he's had the better of me. Ricciardo ahead of both Saubers and both Haas cars at the rear of the field, so disappointing for them. Lance Stroll, home hero, 11th. That's pretty good going by his standards. Right, well here we are then, ready on the grid. 70 laps ahead of us here from Montreal. And it is going to be an aggressive strategy. Medium, and then hard to the end. So each set of tyres should go about 22, 23 laps. Soft tyres tend not to work very well here, especially in these longer races. But anyway, let's do this thing then. We're waiting on the grid for those 5 red lights. P13 on the grid. And it's going to be lights out. Oh, and away we go there. A lot of cars on hards. So we are immediately going to try and find a way around Yuki there. Box in. Oh, Bottas. Oh, no. Yuki. There was never any room there, sir. And we got a VSC already. I've got a 10-second time penalty. I mean, like, what was I meant to do? Yuki had dived it back up the inside. I had to try to avoid Alex. To be honest, I just wanted to avoid front wing damage, but... Has anybody been screwed over by that? I don't really think so. VSC is going to come to an end, so we'll get going again. But, I mean, that's a painful start. I mean... Safety car restart, though. That was incredible. Straight back past Bottas. Get that one clipped on lap 1. That was beautiful. Absolutely love that as well. Albon going for a send on Ocon. Ugh. This is a stressful lap 1, man. Like, really stressful. Somehow make it work. We definitely don't need to box, but I'll serve the penalty when I do pit. Here goes Bottas again, trying to look around the outside. I'm sure we will see a safety car in this race at some point. Oh, I mean, what is that? Everybody, Constantina and up early on. I think Tsunoda's dived it in, so he definitely got front wing damage. If you're on Xbox or PlayStation, it's still quite easy to find. It's just on PC is where it's a struggle. Alright. There we go. Cheeky dive bomb. Thank you. I did consider before F1, like when we started hearing that the F1 games were going to get delisted again, I did genuinely consider buying some copies of 2020 and 2021 and just holding them. But I thought, yeah, because then you're kind of just being part of the problem. Right, can we get a run on Alex then? At the final corner. See what we can do. Williams battle.
Nice work. You smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target.
Oh, the team wanted me to go past Alex. Okay. Got to make sure I get in the range though of Checo pretty quickly, otherwise it's going to be a struggle. Just curious, do you read comments under your videos? I try to, Richard, as best as I always read all the comments, it's just responding to them. Sometimes I struggle with. Because there's quite a lot of them that just generally there's not a lot to actually respond to in the grand scheme of things. And a lot of questions I've already kind of answered repeatedly. But I do read all the comments. How much on the brake do you need to be?
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Well, get your bottom emojis in, chat. It was always going to happen. I was hoping it wouldn't be so early, but Sergio Perez there, just on the anchors, far more than he needed to be. Oh, we're going to have to take the 10-second penalty as well, aren't we? That makes our life even worse then, so suddenly we're going to be back with Yuki Tsunoda. Make sure I don't run into the back of Perez again. Lap 6 is better than I've done in some races this season, for when we've had to pit. Norris, I think, is on the hard tyres, hence why he's struggling. Oh, man. Oh, it's gonna be a long race. Bottle job 212, absolutely.
We had an issue removing
Ricardo's on how?
Let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race.
It says it was a 4.5 second pit stop. Like, what is that? How you're looking at the front wing for like half a day? How can you still not do it in time? Oh, don't say Yuki's going to be out ahead of me. Oh, Yuki actually is. How has he got the jump on us through such a bad pit stop? Well, at least we've got someone to battle with then. 30 seconds up to Hulkenberg in front now. Well, I think until we get a safety car, things are going to be a bit difficult for us. They normally hang on pretty well. Not when you do that, though. Ugh. Oh, Hamilton's gone.
Right,
okay.
Serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
That's one mechanical then, very, very early on in the GP, but Hamilton pulling over to the wayside, and he is our first casualty out of the Canadian Grand Prix, a circuit that he has loved oh so much in years gone by. Disappointment for Lewis, though. Stroll in a Sauber. I think still my favourite one is in my Team career mode. Stroll has gone to Red Bull, and the Red Bull car is terrible anyway, but he's barely scored all year. Sainz is in. Seems, again, like an early pit stop, but fair play Ferrari. It is a very long race, that's why I'm not too worried at the moment. We're closing in on 20% race distance. I've just got to try and find a way around Yuki Tsunoda nice and quickly. Not like he's really holding me up too badly, but just don't like him right now. I usually like Yuki Tsunoda, but not today. And the outside. Oh, there we go. Return the favour. Be very aggressive with him, like he did to me at the start.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
And with that, we are no longer in last. I hope F1 25 brings us back to those days. I want to kind of be optimistic. Like, it's that horrible balance of I want to be optimistic about it, but I also... You're kind of there going, obviously, we had all the early games. 2015 was a bit of a bust. 2016 came out, a lot of big changes. Game went in the right direction. that was about a 4-year cycle until we got to F1 2020, where again, we got like a huge update again. We've kind of had the 4-year cycle, and I'm hoping that kind of all those little tweaks and stuff we've seen trialed with driver career mode this year, they're kind of working to something bigger with 2025. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, Magnussen. Can we get a jump on a Haskell, maybe? Come on, come on, come on. We're ahead of Magnussen. I think we're going to be just out behind Bottas, though. We're ahead of another car, though. We're no longer second to last. I'm third last. So I'm going to warn you all as well, chat. Ready for Saturday. I'm going to give you a potential life update for you all. Because you guys show me a lot of support, so, you know, especially for the live stream fans that show up, I do appreciate it. I might have to jump out on Saturday during the 24-hour stream. There's all Hulkenberg's in, so we should get the jump on him. There's Lance Stroll as well. Not running in a bad position here. We are just slowly working back to where we need to be. But yeah, I might have to jump out during Saturday's stream if I've got some important paperwork through. Because last 212 and I, dare I say it, I feel nervous even saying it now, are gonna start looking for mortgages. Gonna start seeing what our options are, which is incredibly scary. But now we're back from Australia, we've kind of said we need to start doing it. I'm not pregnant, no, I'm not going for a first scam. Neither is last 212, at least to my knowledge. That's a lot of work. Oh, look, Ricciardo's in. Ricciardo's into the pit lane. I'm at a P15 then, so yeah, Ricciardo in for a second stop. Is he going mediums again? There's no way he sees the checkered flag on another set of mediums. Right, anyway, whilst all that's going on, we have rattled up to the back of Valtteri Bottas. Kicks out of the car there, pace not looking fantastic. Oh, neither's me doing that though. Come on, can we get a run on Bottas now then? Almost a half distance of this race, it has really flown by.
5.3 seconds.
There we go, past Bottas. Oh, a little bit on the grass though. Easy. I think we've done it. Have we done it? Nope, Bottas is still coming back at me. Ah! There we go. Move up. Up at a P14 then, so we're almost back to where we started. Despite everything that's gone on. So much value for money as well nowadays, because no one, for some reason, wants one. But they were so cool. My favourite story about the Phaeton is they were incredibly popular in Canada. Because where you're just over the border from the brash America, where if you've got wealth you have to show it off and all this, that and the other, in Canada, they were a fantastically understated car for very rich people to buy. Joe, did you not see me there? Up to 12. Oh, Ocon's pit as well. Wonderful. We are slowly working our way back to the points here, chat. We're doing alright. Yeah, the Phaeton was hugely popular in Canada because it was a good way of buying a very nice car without trying to... Or you could kind of spend your money and get a really nice car. But people didn't know it was a really nice car. There are also, I believe, in the UK, one of, if not the cheapest car on the market now, if you find a W12 for sale, that can do 200 miles an hour. Hey, no worries, Dark. Good luck, buddy. I love you too, sir. Tyres are... How much tyre wear are we at? 26% on the rear. So they are just not wearing out at the moment. Zoe's in. Russell's in. Perez is in. We're going to be in the points, I think. No, not quite. There's a big gaggle of cars, though, just there. I think Albon's running really high up. So we are up to P11 then, and, well, we're definitely going to the end. We are not far behind these guys. Oh, Ocon, sorry, I think it's going to have me here. I'm not even sure this is worth fighting it. We may as well use him for the DRS. Here comes Esteban. He's not going to get close enough. Oh, Alex is in. Alex Albon into the pit lane then, so that's interesting.
Coming in for his stop now.
So we are into the points. Admittedly, it might only be temporarily.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.2 seconds.
But yeah, Ocon, obviously, he's definitely going to the end, so maybe it's now in our interest to try and hold him up. Or, oh, Gasly's pit as well. No idea. The strategies here are certainly rather interesting. So Gasly's only come out 3 seconds back. Oh, Alonso's pit as well then, so Verstappen is leading once more. But yeah, can we try and hold up the Alpines towards the end? I'm not optimistic, but we'll give it a go. Stroll seems to be struggling. He's just lost a place to Perez. I'll be mentioning you in my master's dissertation, because it's about F1 games. James, tell me when it's ready. I'd love to read it.
Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Is James used me as like a bad example of an F1 player? Oh, I mean, look at that speed by Pierre, man. Ow. Oh, I gotta stick with him. But I'm worried again, he's just gonna be able to get away from me, just like Esteban has. Although Gasly has got a little bit of front wing damage, so hopefully it'll be slightly easier. Why is it the Alpine isn't burning yet? Give it time. Actually, it won't happen this race now. We've already had 2 mechanicals. No!
Okay, you have
Damn
a lot
it.
of front wing damage. Box for a new one. Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. The safety car's out. We need you to reduce your pace. It looks like there's a high amount of debris on the track. Be careful.
Damn it, man. Just one little slip up. I was genuinely thinking about 2 laps ago going, we might get to the end of this race without spinning. Bottle of emojis, chat, you know what you're doing. I mean, I guess that bunches up the field again towards the end, but that is so annoying. Such a silly little error late on in the day. Don't get done for speeding. Oh, we just about get it slowed down as well. If safety car wasn't going to come in this lap, I could have been tempted to box again. What is going on? Why are we having a tea party? Out of the hairpin. Verstappen's trying to control this pace. But we've got a huge tyre advantage now over everybody else, because for some reason, I was the only car that peeled into the pit lane. So get ready to go green flag racing. I have to wait, obviously, at the final corner. Great. Why? Why is that a thing?
Damage to your front wing. Suggest we box to change it.
Why is Hulkenberg braking there, man? It's so stupid. We'll get round him anyway, but that might be our race ruined, chat. Just a Hulkenberg brake check into the final chicane for no reason. We waited for all of that just to get immediately wrecked. I mean, that was beautiful. That was glorious around the outside of Ricciardo with Alpha front wing. Albon's not even in the points either, damn it, man. I mean, we're going to have a lot of speed. Guess that's one positive takeaway. Can we get to Zhou? Oh, man. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was a bit risky. We could have received a penalty.
Come on, keep fighting. Keep fighting. No!
Okay, red flag, mate. Red flag. No overtaking, please. I'll see you in the pit lane. Here's some information on Hulkenberg. They're retiring from the race.
Chat, why do I do this, man? Oh, I've just ruined. I don't even know which. I think it was Magnussen. Oh, man. Everything was so calm throughout most of this.
Okay.
And it's just fallen apart.
So let's think very carefully about our strategy for the rest of this race.
I reckon a set of mediums is the way to go. I mean, they haven't got that much wear on them. We've got to go for it, surely. I mean, I've got no idea how much damage we've got still.
Okay.
But the car's a bit wounded.
Just a moment, stand by.
Hulkenberg's gone. It's 5 red lights again. Now everybody's on the softs. But will anything else crazy happen between now and the end of the GP? I'm going to get, again, squeezed by a V-carb down at turn 1. Another warning for a collision. Right, come on. Go, 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 go.
Critical damage at this point.
That's okay. I don't care. Joe! What are you doing? Valtteri Bottas P13 and that Sauber. He's going to have a nosebleed running that high. I mean, that underfloor damage is going to be lethal pretty soon. It's not red, though. It could be worse. Yeah, I think Hulkenberg had what was coming for him. Like, it's the only possible explanation. Zhou, I thought, honestly, Zhou was going to try and commit to that then. Just over 5 laps to go. I mean, what is happening between the Alpines? Come on, underneath Alex Albon. I bet he didn't think he'd see me again. We're going to try and get Alex to go for a dive here. Go on, Alex, send it. We're trying to use him to dive bomb the AI. He's done the move on Russell. Unfortunately, it's given the Alpines a little bit of breathing room. How has George Russell not got DRS there?
Be warned, the floor is now critically damaged.
I know. Leave me alone. I know what to do. Kind of. That was not ideal. Somehow no extra tyre wear. What is going on? I nudged the grass there and went right around the outside of Bottas. It's amazing how much destruction can be done at Canada just thanks to me. Right, well, Russell is surely going to get past Ocon pretty soon. I've got no idea what's wrong with the Alpine. Well, that thing is struggling. He's still got a full front wing by the looks of it. But he's just got no pace. There's Russell again trying to look to the outside. Oh, come on. This is for the final points bank position. Albon having a look now. Bottas is there right behind me, still being relentless, trying to go for it. Come on, Alex, get the run. Look at that drive he gets that time off of the corner. We can't let Russell get away towards the end. I've got to try and find a way around Esteban. Not quite. I tried to be patient there, chat. And trying to prove that I'm learning towards the end of this. 4 laps to go here from Montreal. Things are suddenly very stressful. Ocon is definitely struggling, man. Can we get down the inside? Yes. There we go. Oh, no, I've lost the range. No. Oh, yeah, I just don't think Alex is going to be able to do anything here. 1 lap to go of the Canadian Grand Prix. I've got no idea who it is in front still. It is still Charles Leclerc at the front of your order here. So he will be trying to hang on for a big result. I mean, Verstappen has got such a lead in the World Championship. It won't matter too much.
Final lap. Okay, gap ahead, 2.9 seconds.
But after his DNF in Monte Carlo, Charles Leclerc looking to rebound here with a victory. Mitch, thank you for the bit as well on the last lap of this Grand Prix there, but I want to see Alex get the run on George. I don't want to be P11 and P12 in this race. It's really depressing positions. I might not even finish P12 with the way I'm driving. We have absolutely bottled it towards the end of the GP tonight, but will Charles Leclerc be able to hang on down in towards those final couple of corners? Has Alex Albon just kept a little bit left in reserve to fight George Russell towards the finish line here? The gap was down to 4/10 as they went into the hairpin. Verstappen closes in on Leclerc, but through the final chicane, Charles Leclerc, he's going to be back on the top step of a Formula 1 podium. Victory here in Montreal. There goes Russell as Albon tries to get around him now. I don't think he's been able to, though. Out of the final corner, Russell hangs on for the final point. Albon will just miss out. For us, it is a disappointing P12.
What a driver! Charles Leclerc takes the victory.
Oh, man. Too many mistakes late on. I really paid the price.
Wheel-to-wheel racing.
Disappointing not to score points there, honestly, but Canada's a really good track for the AI.
Absolutely loved all the action that we got to see out there.
And fair play to Leclerc. After the DNF last weekend, he deserves that.
And
He
here we
really,
are,
really
a team
deserves
that
it.
is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on
Oh,
top
man.
once
Well,
again.
congratulations if you
A
voted
sublime race
P12.
today, and a
Earned yourself
stunning
some
win
noggins
for
there.
Ferrari.
So yeah, that was a really, really weird race in terms of strategy. But I think we did okay. Mitch with 100 bits. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Callum Sterling bagging some points there. Fair play. But there we go. Charles Leclerc, Ferrari, back on top. Is it too late to try and set up a championship challenge against Verstappen? Only time will
What an end
tell.
to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, there we are then. Charles Leclerc takes the dub ahead of Verstappen and Fernando Alonso, all three covered by less than a second come the checkered flag. Lando Norris in fourth, Perez a decent recovery to fifth, ahead of Sainz, Piastri, Stroll, Gasly and Russell beat Albon by just half a tenth of a second in the end. Gutted for our teammate. He beats us. We're both ahead of both Saubers, then both V-Carbs. Esteban Ocon last of your finishers with both Haas cars and Lewis Hamilton that failed to see the checkered flag. What does that do to our championship? Well, it means Alonso has jumped me and is back into P6. 5 points in it between Perez in P2 and Alonso in 6th place at the moment. That's a pretty good championship fight going on early on this campaign. We're still ahead of Oscar Piastri, though, as Albon... Yeah, Albon has scored points so far this campaign. It is only just Ocon, Zhou and Magnussen yet to score. Constructors-wise, Ferrari with a healthy buffer as well. 1 and 2 in the Drivers' Championship. Ferrari ahead of McLaren and Aston Martin there. Williams comfortably in that P6. Just a long way ahead of VCarb and a long way behind Mercedes. But thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon ready for the Spanish Grand Prix.